Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. It's Friday. I am extremely happy that this week of trading is over. There was a bunch of craziness going on, a lot of stuff that can really mess with your head, a lot of stuff that can cloud your judgment, like all of the GME talk, all of the AMC talk, and I just want to get it out of the way and go back to trading like I used to, not focusing on these crazy tickers, not clouding my judgment, not trying to, get FOMO. So it's been a lot to sort of block out the noise, and I hope into the future, maybe the next few weeks, we can start to get back to some normalcy. Today, I only took one trade. It was an extremely choppy day on the market. I tried to take a breakout on Palantir above $38 a share. It did not break that. I lost just about $200. I did catch it live, but I'm not going to share it with you guys. I do have the P&L, which I will show you in today's video. What I want to do in today's video is I want to recap my January performance trading options in that scalping TD Ameritrade account. Today is the last day of January for trading, and why not go ahead and review my performance this month, talk about some of my big winners, talk about some of my big losers, and just go ahead and wrap up January and recap the performance there in that TD Ameritrade account. So guys, today will probably be a short one. I'm just going to review the performance. We'll talk a little bit about the market, and then we'll go ahead and enjoy the weekend. So go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for some future videos, and press that bell notification so you know every single time that I post on the channel. So as you probably know, January has been a pretty crazy month for the stock market. We came into this year extremely bullish. We were running up into earnings on Tesla, on Apple. We saw that tech overperformance really take over the market. So congratulations to anyone that was invested in the tech sector and really took advantage of those gains. Now, when we got into earnings, we were really high. We were really spiking up into earnings. And when we saw Tesla, when we saw Apple, Microsoft, and Facebook, we definitely dipped after those earnings reports. Most of them were pretty good earnings reports, but when a stock is that high into the report, they really need to impress and really need to overachieve to continue moving higher. So we're starting to see some weakness. We're starting to see some slippage across those tech stocks. Now, as we approach the end of the month, you obviously know we're seeing these crazy stocks, these heavily short sold stocks like GameStop, like AMC, getting that pump. There's the Wall Street Bets news going on. All of this crazy stuff that can really cloud your judgment. So I really hope that everyone out there is staying focused, not, FOMOing into these names. The move is probably done. Now, I'm not going to say that because that could really age bad if GameStop goes to 1,000 next week. But I really just want to instill in anyone that watches me, anyone that follows this channel, to not YOLO into these names. If you're, investing in Apple, don't sell Apple to buy GameStop. If you're investing in Microsoft, you shouldn't be selling Microsoft to buy AMC. Stick the course, stay on your investment plan, and don't let all this noise sort of mess with your head and mess with the ultimate goal, the long-term portfolio. Now, through all the noise, I am happy to say that I was able to end January green. It was not easy. The scalps were definitely difficult at times, but I took those consistent gains and I cut the losses short, which was what led me to being green in the month in the scalping account. I also had a nice month with the long-term portfolio. Obviously, up until this week, everything was basically straight up, like Apple, like Microsoft, like Tesla, where a lot of my investments are. So it was a good month for the long-term investor as well. So with all that said, let's just go ahead. We'll jump into the TD Ameritrade. I'll show you guys my P&L for today, and then I'll show you how I did for the month of January. Okay, so we have TD Ameritrade pulled up. Here is from January 1st to January 29th, not including today, which is down about $200. So subtract $200 from the adjusted gain. This is basically the entire month for trading, right? So into the next weekend, it's going to be February. So we're just going to go ahead and wrap up January here. $4,294, subtract $200. So let's just say $4,000 for the month of January. So a great return. Can it be a return that you live off of? And do I really want to have the risk and have the pressure of living off these returns? No. Obviously, I always encourage anyone out there to make sure you have other streams of income before you get into trading full time. Now, I trade full time. This is part of my job. This is what I do on a daily basis. $4,000 definitely helps. But would I be comfortable living on $4,000 full time? If I was frugal, and I lived a really minimalistic life, then yes, I sort of do. I just sit here all day and I work. So, I could live off that, but I don't encourage anyone out there to just get into options trading full time. If you come to this channel, I always give you a realistic opinion. I don't try to hype up options trading. I don't try to get people into options trading. I just try to give you a realistic opinion. Now, I've been trading for 8 years, and this was the month that I had. So, most people out there can have better months. You may have made $100,000 on GameStop this month, so you had a much better month than I did. But this is a realistic return. This is a normal month for me trading in the market. You can go back to my videos from last year, and you can see my returns there as well. So, nice return here, about $4,000 this month. We had some big winners. We had a big loser, which I'll go down and show you. But AMC was a good one, $1,000, so I took advantage of some of that movement. Some Tesla calls, Palantir, Amazon, Penn, so some nice ones. You guys can see that most of these winners are in the hundreds, not really in the thousands, so I'm not risking much in this portfolio. You can see we'll scroll down 100, 190, so mostly 3 digits, some 2-digit wins. So I focused on the small wins. Now we can go to the losses, and these losses are pretty small as well. So in the 2 digits, we had a few in the 3 digits, and then we had a big one down here on Roku and GME. Now I don't remember this trade. I have to be honest with you. $1,200 loss. It's here, so it must have happened. But I think this was part of a spread. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know what to tell you. I don't remember it. But we must have taken a $1,200 loss here. So there it is, just being transparent. I must have taken a loss here on Roku. And then on GameStop, $824 loss, another big loss here. I think if I would have held this loss, it would have been extremely profitable. But I did cut it short because that was sort of past my risk tolerance. So another loss there on GME, some Penn, JP Morgan, Tesla. But, mostly smaller according to this account. Like this is 8% of my portfolio. This was about 6% of my portfolio at the time. So I'm not taking 20, 30, 40% losses in the portfolio. I'm trying to really keep them small. So we had some losses. If you have a YouTuber you watch and, he says he doesn't take losses, you should stop watching him. So I'm just trying to be transparent here, guys. So we have the losses, we have the gains, but overall, we had the gains outweigh the losses, obviously, and we're up about $4,000 this month. So a nice month. I'll go ahead and go to the account overview where you can see my sort of the curve of this account. So another thing that's pretty important when you're trading is to see how volatile your P&L is. Are you up 1,000 one day? Are you down 2,000 the next? Then you go up 3,000, then you go down 5. You don't really want those large swings. That should tell you something. That should really tell you that you're taking more risk than you need to. Now with this account, I am happy with this curve so far. So we're at just about $15,200. We did take about a 1.43% loss today, so something that I can manage. But looking at the curve overall, a nice gradual increase from about $10,000 in the beginning, or $11,000 in the beginning, to over $15,000. And we didn't really take any large swings. So this was a really nice gradual, a bunch of winners in a row, small winners here. We took a nice jump here, a little bit of a step back, and then we had that big win on Tesla and a big win on AMC. So some nice trades there that sort of helped me pad the account towards the end of the month. So overall, ending the month up $4,000, a nice gradual curve that I hope I can continue. Now it's realistic to expect some type of dips here, but I want to continue to focus on small wins, small losses, and continuously grow this account. Now for this account, just to sort of show you guys my plan, talked about my plan, I don't want to take any money out of this account. So I'm not going to pay myself with this account. I want to see if I can grow this to a certain amount by the end of the year. Now, I'm not going to set a goal. I'm not going to say 50,000 or 100,000. I just want to continue focusing, seeing what I can do with this account and grow it over time. My first goal would obviously be to get it to 25,000 to be in the PDT, but I'm really not worried about that because with the cash account, you can trade options as many times as you want with settled funds and it's all back to you the next day. So 25,000 would obviously be the first goal, then 50,000, and we can see what we can do from there. But here's the account, here's the P&L, how I did in January. Hope you guys enjoy the transparency. I hope you're enjoying some of these live trades that I'm sharing with you and the content that I'm producing on the channel. So when I said today's video was going to be pretty short, I was not lying to you about that. I've been posting every day in the channel and I'm going to be real with you. It's a lot of work. Being here, making a video takes some time every single day. And I just want to cap off the week, enjoy my weekend, come into next week refreshed. That's really my main focus, is making sure that I'm refreshed for the trading week coming up. After this pretty crazy week, I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my weekend, and I hope you guys do as well. Thank you for all the support on the channel, and thank you guys for staying tuned to the daily uploads. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more. Make sure to press that bell notification, and most importantly, press that like button for me down below. Go enjoy your weekend, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.